break.
You're starting what?
Yeah, I want to really do it, so that if it happens to us, you're ready.
We'll take one market.
Can we do that?
I don't have fake nails.
None of that was satisfying. Just
You know what I'm talking about, the Instagram
yes,
girls.
we know.
So nice and satisfying. If only you had your nails done.
Bitch, I literally did these on the 3rd, and they're chipping off like a bitch.
We're having fights about wardrobe today on this podcast.
No, I'm literally telling you you're beautiful and stunning, and you're like, you're shapeless.
No, oh my God.
You're a shapeless blob.
My office.
Your body will never come back.
My office is now my room, which happens to be my room and my closet. I was embarrassed to have you go into that bathroom, by the way.
Why?
I was just hoping
I did
you
wonder
didn't
why
look
you
around.
were like panicking and straightening.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it looks like a bomb exploded in my bathroom.
Do you not remember what my house looked like last time you came in it?
Well, yeah, but I feel like my house is normally pretty clean, so we're not comparing your house to my house. We're comparing my house to the previous state of my house. Chris, wouldn't you say my house is normally pretty clean?
Chris, wouldn't you say there's always like a shit ton of fur in the hallways?
Welcome back, Chris.
Oh, yellow button him!
Is it working?
Yeah, louder, more. Chris is back.
Well, there's a lot of fur in my house, but that's because I have 3 dogs and 2 cats, and even if I vacuum it every day, it's inevitable that it's going to be right back where it started. So, fur aside...
So you agree, you think it's dirty?
I don't think it's like your house.
Oh.
Your house is like cluttered. My house
We're
is furry.
purging.
Well, after 4 long, hard weeks without you, Chris, welcome back to the SIP.
Thank you. I missed you both.
Are
Truly.
you alive?
I am not doing amazing, honestly, but I'm alive.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm recovering slowly.
Okay. I don't think I realized how big of a deal sepsis was until I started reading some of the podcast comments on Shane's podcast yesterday. And I was like, you know, it's hard for, just like when I can't tell if you're lying during Mafia, I also don't know it's like the boy who cried wolf. Like ever since I've known you, you've been like, I'm dying. So when you're actually dying, I don't know if I'm supposed to believe that this is the time that you're dying or not. You know what I mean? Like the validity of the dying.
I'm sick a lot, too, to varying degrees.
Was that not right?
Oh, it was aggressive. It's like, is it even?
No, I know you've like, I think your baseline has been not felt like you've always had like some stomach issues, some GERD.
You've got hot girl tummy shit.
And it's not like you're always complaining, but there is always a baseline of just
unwellness.
Like, I'm unwell. It's kind of your brand.
And sometimes it's just a rash from a hot tub.
So when you're actually in the hospital.
So you guys know, Chris is nodding vigorously.
The hot tub really happened. That was a big bear trip. And I thought I had, what was it? Monkeypox.
No, yeah.
And it was just like, my skin was infected or something like that.
It was a rash from a hot tub.
Just one of the ER trips. I feel so bad because I really sometimes I'm like, is it death or not death? Is it serious?
Is it monkeypox? Or is it a rash from a hot tub?
Or is it the baseline? And then I started reading about sepsis and I was like, oh my God, Chris was like not well.
Yeah, sepsis, I didn't know how bad it was. My mom kept it very cool, which she normally doesn't, but she did, except she made a little bit of a face. But like a lot of my friends, especially nurse friends that I talked to after leaving the hospital were like, oh my God, my aunt died, my this died. Like people die from that regularly. It's very serious.
Yeah.
A lot of people that don't die have like lifelong complications. And I'm like, I feel very lucky. I feel overall pretty good, but I have weird pains still that aren't going away, and like my brain, I was telling Lizzie on the drive here, like is fried, and I feel like I forget entire conversations I've just had with people, which is like worse than my already bad memory.
I think you need to do a collaboration with Pre-Nuvo. I'm serious. I think if there's anyone to go to Pre-Nuvo, it's you.
I messaged them.
You did message them?
On Instagram, but I don't think they got it.
Well, there's also good news. Like Chris went to the ER again, and they said there's no signs of sepsis in your body.
Yes, in Nashville, I had to go again to the ER, and they said they couldn't see anything. It seems like it's gone. So
yeah,
that's good.
I hope you're getting better. And next time you're actually unwell, I don't know how you're supposed to tell me. It's like, I don't know what it is with Chris. Like we were playing Mafia, and I just think he's lying. You know what I mean? Like because he'll like smile or something, and I'm like, well, he's lying. So it's like it's hard to know. You know what I mean?
It is. I get it.
So I'm sorry, Chris, and we're happy to have you back. It was really hard for me.
I'm sorry. I really missed you.
And then Lizzie and I were getting into a fight because I went and I got a few new clothes for the podcast and my regular life because I'm like, I shouldn't be wearing the same Viore workout top every day of my life in a different color. And so I thought this terry cloth little moment
It's beautiful.
was pretty cute. But then when I went
perfect
to
for his eyes, it's really cute.
put it
He's
on for the
sexy
first
in it.
time, I went and I buttoned the top button and Lizzie was like, you can't
No.
button the top button, you fucking idiot.
Am I
And I was
wrong?
like, what? Why can't I button the top button? She goes, nobody buttons the top button. And
It's
I said, well,
also
the
like
second button.
so prudy and
But
weird.
this-
The top, but
Here's the thing.
on the top button of like a beachy ass shirt. It's like, what are you buttoning up for?
It depends on how high the top button is. Like, I need a button in between the top button and the second
this is
button.
cute.
No, if it's
You should've
open,
put a necklace on,
it's a
honestly.
little too slutty.
Is it?
I'm
That is
which
not
is
too
so weird
slutty.
because you're the prude one.
I know, but this is an odd thing
I'm
for
not
you.
prude, but I'm like, I want to be a little covered up right here.
Well, that's prudy. Oh, what is this hair?
And as she was making fun of me, she
Who
was
is
like,
she?
She goes, no, I think you've really been, wow, I've been cheating on you. And she's like telling me, no, I think you've elevated your style. I've been thinking whatever you're doing is working lately. Do you want to say anything nice about me? I looked over and I said, that's pretty shapeless and full of fur.
I'm full of fur because his dogs have no manners.
You were
They-
begging for
they
it.
cornered me
You
in
were
a dark
begging for it.
alley,
She sat on the
knocked
couch and
my
was like,
pregnant
abuse
ass
me.
down, licked me to death. Bone is exposed. They went straight through the flesh, muscle, and sinew to get to my bones. I'm not well. I will sue.
So you're nesting?
I'm nesting.
And what's that? See, I always thought the nesting was what you were doing in preparation and doing your nursery where you're like purging that. I thought that was nesting.
No, I'm purging everything now. Everything must go. We're throwing everything away. I made a list for Joe. I was like, that's it. Here's the deal.
Kill him.
I'm going to say this with love because apparently Joe knows how to find the podcast and has been searching.
Oh my God, don't kill him. He's watching?
Right? This is a safe space for us. Get out of here, baby. The fuck?
I tell my husband too, like he listens when he's showering, which is enraging because we're sleep divorced.
Yeah.
And he still thinks it's appropriate to come to my room to shower. I'm like, no, your new room also has a shower. Get out of my shower.
Get out of my shower.
And when he comes into the shower, he blasts our podcast. And I'm like, I don't want to hear you listening to our podcast.
It is awkward.
You know?
Well, Joe, because I thought us talking about the Twisted Lover comment last week was very funny because I had brought it to Joe's attention. I was like, listen to us talking about Twisted Lover. So he goes, I did think that was funny. So I went and sought it out. And then you started talking shit about me. And I was like, did I?
Stay
That
away.
doesn't sound like me.
Stay away from every other episode. Joe's the one that said, wow, when I'm around other wives and I hear how
Stop
much.
it. What if he's watching? You're
Joe,
crazy.
Click
The
out.
fuck?
Click out. This is illegal.
You have no loyalty, you dirty bit. Yeah, button your top button. See if I care.
No, you're
This is
judgy
like
and
that-
you know it. Lizzie is judgmental in a way that is like
I
to
will
your
say
heart.
This. I will say this.
Some-
I know what I'm doing sometimes, and I think it's funny.
Like with me, when she doesn't like one of the boys' outfits, she digs deeper and deeper and deeper when she knows it's like something that borderline hurts my feelings.
No, I wouldn't say that. I do use Kentucky against you violently.
Okay.
Your kids sometimes do need an outfit swap.
And I said, I can't wait until you have your kid and I'm going to poke you and you're going to find out there's like these sensitive parent triggers that coming from anybody else.
Yeah.
It like when you would hear it, it's like, oh, whatever. But then when you're trying your best and you're in the trenches and you're feeling defeated, it's like, that's the last thing you want to
Good
hear.
luck to you.
So you being nasty
luck
to your
to you.
new mom friend.
Good luck to you.
What? You don't think it's going to affect you?
No, I think I'm stronger than you.
Wow. You might be.
No, I'm just
Honestly, you might be.
Now I'm just being a psycho at you because I'm like on one now. You know what I mean? Like now I'm just like living in the violence. Again, I chose it and I love it. I've been reading some pretty psychotic books lately. I read 3 books this weekend that were all like 370 pages. So that's where my head's at. And also, women are sick.
What do you mean?
Like-
I've been thinking it for a while, but I'm too afraid to say it in this world.
No, I'm prepared to say it. Women are sick. Like, you are some twisted,
I'm kidding, by the way.
nasty freaks.
Why?
These are New York Times best-selling books, which means like all of you are reading them. And they're like torture porn. And I write some pretty graphic, pretty horribly violent
This
things.
is where your prude comes out, though. Most
No,
women like to
no.
escape into this.
This woman's being waterboarded with piss. This is like gnarly torture porn. And it's like deeply sexual to a point where I'm like, what are you guys doing out there? Because it's crazy what I'm reading. It's crazy.
And how did you get a hold of these books?
I like mystery thrillers, and mystery thrillers are usually like have an element of violence and an element of sex. I don't like the sex, but I do like the mystery. And so these past 3
You're
books...
picky and choosy about being prude is so odd to me.
Because I don't want to be waterboarded with piss.
No, you said you don't want to hear about sex.
No, I don't like reading about it like that. It's yucky.
So you're not like a 50 Shades of Grey girl.
No, but my friend Kate did read me 50 Shades of Grey when we were moving me out of my college house. But anyway, we were more like laughing about it and like drinking and like giggling. And it's a poorly written book. So it's like, you know, take a shot every time she says cocks her head or whatever. Anyways, you bitches are sick. 50 Shades of Grey is also in your face. It tells you this is going to be smut. But you pick up a book and it's about like bitches who are like missing and shit. And you don't expect it to be smutty. But every single one was smutty as fuck.
Well, do you want to drop some titles so the ones that want these kind of books?
Shit, I guess.
I don't think I can do this with you right now because you
Pretty
don't know the
Girls?
titles. You spent.
I read 3 books. I don't remember the titles. One's called Pretty Girls. One's the Housemaid. The Housemaid was that one was shocking. The torture that those women went through. But you know
So
what?
all of these happen to be sex torture books?
Yes, that's why I'm saying like it's crazy. Like what are the odds that I read 3 fucking books and every single one is sluttier and nastier than the last? Piss waterboarding, bro? The fuck? Yucky.
Are they going to make it into a movie?
I don't think you can legally. That's not good.
These women at home taking care of their kids need something to escape to once they go to bed.
I even thought that reading like one of the scenes from 50 Shades of Grey that really like stuck with me in like a traumatizing way is at one point the girl's like on her period and he's like, I don't care. And he like takes her tampon out and like throws it in the water splats and the blood splats
How
in the
bloody is it?
bathroom. It could, depending on what day you're on.
Like, is it fine in the bed or does it have to be in the shower?
I don't know. It depends on the girl's flow.
Oh.
This was just a scene in a bathroom.
I know. I was just curious.
Oh.
I was inquiring.
Have I seen Saltburn? Yeah, but Saltburn wasn't even as gnarly as these books. Like literally, these books are gnarly. I don't think I can say on the show what they did without getting demonetized.
Okay, don't. Your baby's a mommy's guy?
Yeah.
Not boy. You wrote guy.
Yeah. A mommy guy.
Okay.
Because it's mama's boy, but it's like a mommy guy. You know?
Okay.
Good pivot. Really smooth
Thanks.
segue.
Yeah,
I
I'm
love
over
what
the
you did
books.
there.
I'm
I love what
sorry.
you did there.
Was it rude? Is everyone going to be mad at me for cutting you off?
The thing that's so funny is the last book that I picked up to read, I was like,
Oh, she's back.
No, let me just say, I was like, this one's not going to be sexually slutty. It's about like kids being taken and 3 women are abducted and it's not going to be like the last ones. And it's literally one of the women who was abducted and murdered as a new mother and her doula. And so there's like multiple scenes of like childbirth that's not going good. And I'm like, I should not be reading this. Like not right now. I can't put it down. Anyways, back to what we were saying. My son is a mommy guy.
Okay.
He moves like a motherfucker, and then I'm like, okay, he's really doing it. He's jigging. Get your hands on these guts, boys, so that Joe and James can feel the baby moving. And so, like, the baby will be in my womb, like, literally, like, I'm feeling it on all sides. Like, he's, like, kicking and punching. Like, he's, like, doing a bunch of shit in there. And I'm like, all right, guys, come over here. Come get this. Come touch this. And they put their hands on, and he just freezes. He's like, nope, I don't trust those hands. I don't know who they belong to. I don't know those voices.
I bet he can hear the hand coming, you know? It's like his safe space.
Yeah.
And then once it puts on, I'm sure even the slightest tap is like a full, like,
Oh, gosh, maybe.
you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, you really, but if you do it, maybe he can,
He can tell it's all part
it's
of
part
him.
of it.
It's a symbiotic relationship, and he knows we are one.
So he hates Joe already.
I guess. I can't help it. It is what it
Fuck,
is.
Joe watches.
No, he loves Joe. I know he loves Joe. I can smell it. That's how we communicate with smells.
Okay. Do you want
What?
to talk about your dad or Kate?
My best friend had a baby.
Yeah.
She had her baby on July 3rd.
And did you tell her that babies hate holidays? Because
I
that might
did-
change her outlook on some things.
I think I actually did read that text that you sent to her.
Because I've discovered babies don't give a fuck about the holidays. And
Yeah.
it's making me rethink everything.
What do you mean?
My baby's had a horrible day on the 4th of July.
Oh.
We got one great family photo, and then it was like a fussy day for both of them.
No, I saw Jet loving a popsicle.
Oh, actually, he did come around for the popsicle. That was fun. I got one of those all natural popsicles, and
That motherfucker was lit.
I had him licking.
Because you're not going to show it, right?
No.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Like it was like a desperate feral thing that was happening to him
Max-
where he needed both hands on it so his daddy could never take it from him, and his eyes were wide and his tongue was wild, like nonsense.
He's been doing this cute thing too where he uses the stroller now as like a lazy boy recliner. He lifts his feet up onto the bar that goes over and he just relaxes.
Jet?
He lifts his feet up, yeah.
That's
It's
so
like
funny.
he's having a good old time. But no, normally if like you'll get one that's having a bad day or one that's having a bad wake window. But it's pretty rare that both of them are having just like a bad day together at the same time. And of course, 4th of July was that day. And I was like, we're going to have fun. I was like, we should wake up and hit a parade early in the morning. We should go to fireworks. I was like, oh, who am I kidding? This is just a taking care of baby day.
What happened?
I mean, they're just fussy, you know, because I thought, oh my gosh, instead of putting them to bed in their cribs, let's put them to bed in their car seats and Shane and I can drive to the top of the mountain and just watch all the fireworks down the coast. No, it came to bedtime. I was like, we're putting those babies in their bed. And we watched the high-speed chase that was going on in the valley.
What was the
And it
high-speed
was
chase?
great entertainment.
You were so annoying. You texted me, are you watching this high-speed chase? And I
It's
was
not-
like, what high-speed chase? And then he never replied.
It seems like all you would have to do is open YouTube or the TV and
You know
open
that
the
I don't
news.
know how to do that.
Somebody stole a car.
Okay.
And then the cops found this guy that was stealing a car.
A tale as old as time.
And he was at this like dead end of like a gate.
Yeah.
He busted through the gate.
No.
And then it was this epic car chase for like 45 minutes all around the valley.
what
It
part?
started it was I think Burbank, and then he went through Van Nuys. He got on
Damn,
the
he
freeway.
got from Burbank to Van Nuys?
Wrapped back all the way around on the freeways
that is
to
that is a
Burbank
distance chase.
And then he lost them for a while. And then once he got off the freeway, he hit a gated neighborhood
Why am I rooting for him?
and was at a dead end. And then he booked it out of the car, jumped the fence, and was running around this gated
See,
neighborhood.
that's the mistake they always get you
He
when you're
saw a
running around.
garage open at like this condo community. He ran into the garage, and by the time the cops came around, obviously the cops are afraid to just bust into the garage because we don't know if he has guns or
Yeah.
anything. He then snuck. We're watching the aerial view from the helicopter too, and they have the spotlight, but the spotlight's moving, and then you catch his head like peek out as he's running from the
my
garage to
God.
the main house.
Yeah.
And then they lost him. And then the news cut it off to do fireworks. No! So I don't know the ending. And I've been following up to search the ending. I'm like, did this motherfucker
Yeah.
get away? But I don't have like identifying
vague.
points to Google this.
Yeah.
But from what I saw, he got away.
God bless him.
And I was like,
Happy
damn.
4th of July
There
to
were
you.
like
Freedom rings.
there were like 8 cops on this one man, and he seemingly got away from them.
Honestly, that's the American dream.
It was incredible. And it was nuts that I was rooting for this criminal.
Yeah.
He like stole the car, and I was like,
No, it's crazy
I
how
was like,
quickly it turns for
the
you.
way that he is gambling with his own life, like a high speed chase.
Mad respect.
It's crazy. Like that's like the highest version of gambling on somebody's own life.
Yeah.
He's like,
And
I'm
you
going to put
love
it all on
gambling.
me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
And it was thrilling.
What a rush. I'm enjoying the retelling.
And I thought I didn't even need the real life fireworks. Thank God this provided me with entertainment after the boys went to sleep.
Seriously.
But I just thought, wow, yeah, they don't care about the holidays. I'm hoping next year when they'll be pretty a year and 7 months, they'll be walking and talking, and we can actually go do the fun festivities that will be. I mean, I know like they're still going to be toddlers, and it's still going to probably have meltdowns or tantrums or whatever. But at least we can go do the things, you know. So your friend had a baby,
Yeah.
and she knows that they don't like holidays.
Yeah, she knows. She's like, well, my friend didn't want to have a 4th of July baby. She actually.
That was your dream, actually.
That was my dream. And I let her have it. I was real gracious with that. I was like, you know what, girl? Run with it. Do it. Do what you got to do. But she's here. She's really cute.
Really cute.
She's a thick snack. She's a big girl. Do you want to see today's picture? She's really cute.
Are we allowed to show it on the podcast?
I don't know.
Then I don't think we should.
Oh, you don't want to see it at all?
I mean, I don't want to react to it and be like, see that cute baby you guys can't see? I already do that about my babies all the time.
Look at her.
Oh,
She's
wow, with her dad.
big.
She's really cute.
She's really cute.
Really cute.
She's a squid. That's my baby. You can show this picture.
Okay.
I'll show you guys. That's my baby. But no, she's here. She's super cute. Kate's feet are big.
And are you going to talk about her birth at all, or no? That's triggering for you.
Well, I was gonna say the only birth plan that is you know you can effectuate is I want my baby here, or I want my baby earthside, and mom and baby are healthy, and that is what we got.
Right.
Brooke is here. She's healthy. Mom's healthy. Thank God.
Right.
Brooke I actually just learned this. I guess your baby slides into place head down between 33 and 36 weeks. Depending on how big your baby is, they can be breech and not move until delivery starting at 33 weeks. And breech means their feet down.
Right. And that's not a good way to give birth.
It's not an ideal way to give birth. You can, from what I understand, you can still deliver vaginally with a breech baby. There are options like you can get on all fours and have a doctor go inside and try to turn the baby manually, which is not without its own risk of complications.
Solution is C-section. The safest for the baby's health and the mom's health.
I think, the easiest flow of, if we're thinking about, as water flows, we're not trying to dam the flow. We want it to just go. It seemed in this situation, the easiest option was a C-section.
Right.
So because I'm part of this, we scheduled our C-section for the 3rd and not the 4th because that was Kate's choice.
Really?
Isn't that awful?
She didn't want to have the...
Yeah.
Well, no, I like that. Because then the baby gets their day, then as the baby's growing up, they get their day on a separate day than the rest of the world celebrating a different... Could be annoying holiday.
We all have different dreams. And it's America and we can all pursue our own goals.
Okay.
So Kate went in for her C-section and, one thing led to another. And in most C-sections, the mother is awake. As you know from your experience.
From my experience, yeah, that was the case. And they told her she was going to feel pressure, tugging and pulling, but should feel no pain.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to feel the movement and you're going to feel it and hear it because...
How do you not?
Yeah.
And so in Kate's experience, that was not the case.
There was pain.
She felt... she was hurt and she felt pain, and so really quickly the team decided to I gotta adjust my body and it's gonna be awful. The team decided to put her totally to sleep and to pull Brooke out that way. But I will say that Kate is healing very nicely and she's very happy. And that baby is very cute. And that's all we can ask for.
And that's everyone takes everything differently. Yeah. I love the positive outlook because it is you either have to stay angry with a newborn, in her case, a toddler as well, or you're just that's what happened for me. And I'm just going to be so grateful that my body's healthy, the baby's healthy, and we're chugging along. Yeah. I think if it was you and I was your best friend, I'd be storming down that hospital.
Well, that's how I feel, but it's I can't make that. I can't make
her reality. And why would you? If she's not upset about it, then nobody should be upset about it. We won't be upset about it.
I will work on my upset about it. I will work on it because I am pretty upset about it. But there's nothing I can do about it either. But
so her husband had X amount of time without, because then they have to wake her back up, and that's a process too and takes some time.
Yeah, from what I understand, I think that they ease you off of it and you might wake up on your own, because Joe was telling me that they would need to have a real reason to give someone the wake up call.
Okay.
Out of I don't know how it works. I don't either.
I just know that, well, in our case, the anesthesiologist ran the room. He was the yes or no man on if we could be in the room at all with our surrogate, if one person could be in, if Shane and I could both be in. And thank God we had a guy that just was so cool and didn't care. All the nurses were so cool and didn't care. Mm-hmm. They were everyone's welcome. Come on in.
So I've been reading that my dad got me the book What to Expect When You're Expecting, and it's literally just like a textbook on everything: pregnancy, postpartum, prepartum, what the fuck ever, what you eat, what comes out of your body, what all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been reading, just doing some supplemental reading on the actual stages of labor, because from my, like, the way that my mind works and the way that my anxiety works is the more I know, the better.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, oh, it's getting really awful, we're almost there.
Right.
And then I can reframe it, and it's a little bit easier to manage for me. That being said, like, in this book, they say multiple times, like, the medical team may ask your partner to leave the room. And in my mind, like, my partner's not going anywhere. Like, he's gonna double park that car illegally, and he's gonna walk up to the fucking room with me, and he's fucking chained.
Yeah, why would you want to be alone? And the epidural was something that I think pretty much always, in all cases, the woman has to be alone.
That doesn't work for me.
Like the tap.
That's
the
a hard.
tap.
That's a hard pass.
You're gonna
for
have
me.
to inquire at your next OB appointment, because
I
I'm
will
pretty
inquire.
sure at most hospitals that's the case.
I'm fairly committed to not doing the epidural, and I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I'm like only pretending like I'm not super committed to it, because some people in the comment section like to act like I'm trying to prove something to them, which I'm not. This has nothing to do with you.
Who cares?
Super
We're not living
weird.
our life for anybody else.
You don't get points for, bitch. What am I gonna do with these fucking fake ass points on the internet? Get out of here. This is my birth journey. I don't give a fuck what you think about it. Why are you making it competitive?
And
That's
if you wanted
weird.
it and it worked for you, great. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Everyone,
like, if you want it and it works for you, great. This
like,
is my journey.
Even when I was doing obsessive research, I'd have so many people in my life just be like, "You're like, it comes naturally. You're gonna figure it out." And I'm like, I was like, I want to know everything, every method, what works for
Yeah.
everyone, and then I'm going to apply it, and whatever doesn't work, I'm just going to throw it out the window and be like, at least I knew that worked for some people.
Exactly.
Doesn't
Period.
matter.
Who cares? Are you injuring someone from informing yourself? No, shut up. God, let's bitch about a Cybertruck if we're gonna bitch about anything. The fuck? Over it. Love your Cybertruck.
I'm sure
though.
they're bitching about that too. The video went live like 5 minutes ago.
That's the other reason
so
why I
I
said it.
haven't even like glanced at the comments. But
Also,
honestly,
who cares? It's so sick.
I'm expecting it. Like, it's 50. I know that they're polarizing in looks, and that's why I think Elon did something cool, because he made something that people either have this, like, they have such a hard on for it,
Yeah.
or they're so they have this adverse reaction to it where
Yeah.
it's like disgusting to them. We parked at the grocery store the other day, and as we were coming out of the grocery store, this woman was just like admiring it and looking at it. I was like, is she gonna like, what's she gonna do?
What's she gonna do?
And then she goes, is this your Cybertruck? We're like, oh yeah. And the husband's like, oh, I hate it. It's hideous. And she's like, I want it. I would buy it right now if he would let me.
Her husband
and
sounds like a
she's like,
cuck.
wants to see it all. And so it's just so funny. And it's like, in real life, we've gotten a lot more love for it than nasty reactions. Like, a lot of people rolling down their windows, and the sign seems to be thumbs up. They roll down their window and stick out a thumbs up.
One of the serial killers in one of the books I read, his whole thing was a thumbs up.
Oh, you think they're coming to kill me?
Well, he was a 2 thumbs up guy. So if you get 2 thumbs up, watch your back.
And I used to think Jeeps were a communal thing. Like, it's a Jeep thing, because
Right.
they brand it like that.
Right.
And back when we had a Jeep,
But there's
I would
no
always
Jeep
see a
community.
Jeep. There's no Jeep community.
No.
There is a Cybertruck community.
That's
Every
awesome.
time I pass a Cybertruck, they're either waving or they're flashing their brights
Oh,
at me.
yeah.
It really does feel like a community, because there's kind of a lot in this area.
Damn, I fucked up.
And so they're all like, it's this like exciting community of people that do love them.
Yeah.
So you see them and you're like, yeah.
That's so fun.
So it feels like I'm a part of something.
Are we gonna take it today?
Yeah, today we are.
So we get to be part of the community?
Yeah.
I love that for
We
us.
all get, and it will be like the first time I'm taking it through a drive-through, and the reactions in that should be pretty interesting.
I mean, we're going to give you lots of thoughts and prayers to make it around a drive-through bend in that fucking Cybertruck.
It's shocking how supportive Shane has been of this becoming
just-
the sip mobile.
Yeah.
Because it's like, does he know we're eating?
We're
and does
eating
he
it,
know
and you're
that
going to grind
me?
the fuck out of the rims?
I'm not. I'm going to be super respectful. I'm going to give all of us
I don't think
bibs.
you were ever intentionally grinding the ribs at the rims.
Also, that only happened in that one model of the Tesla. It doesn't happen in my Tesla for some reason. My rims are all...
Sure.
No, it doesn't. Take a look at the rims.
Okay.
Take a look at the rims.
Okay.
Today's podcast is sponsored by Stitch Fix, who send style so good you can feel it. I know you all know what I'm talking about, that confidence boost that comes with a truly amazing outfit. And the best part about Stitch Fix is you achieve all that without any of the work. My stylist at Stitch Fix helps take my wardrobe to the next level. She knows exactly what works for me, sometimes even better than I do myself. I just give my stylist my size, style, and budget preferences and order boxes how and when I want. There is no subscription required, and she'll send 5 just for me pieces, plus outfit recommendations and pro styling tips. I keep what I love and send back the rest. It is truly so simple. And if you don't love something, just send it back. Shipping, returns, and exchanges are always free. So achieve style that makes you feel as good as you look by going to stitchfix.com/sip. That's stitchfix.com/sip. Stitchfix.com/sip. Okay, what birth?
What?
I derailed us because you were like, if you're gonna talk shit, talk about his Cybertruck, and then I got excited about talking about the Cybertruck because I do love the Cybertruck.
Oh, I think that was
Wow.
working well for us. I thought we had moved on.
Oh, okay.
It felt like we laid to rest the conversation.
Well, I have a lot to talk about.
Let's hear
I'm
it.
fucking enraged by baby appointments.
Oh.
It's like these people work with babies every single day of their lives, yet they have no consideration for a baby's timeline or wake windows
No,
or
they don't
happiness.
they don't care.
It's like, we went to one appointment for the babies who they harassed me before this appointment. I got 3 emails and 5 text messages saying your appointment is at 2:10, arrive 10 minutes early. I'm not kidding. The amount of texts I got, I was going to block their number because I was like, I know, I made the appointment. You told me to be 10 minutes early. I hear you. I was 12 minutes early. I get to the appointment and they go, well, you're really early. And so I swallowed that and I was like, okay. She's like, we'll put you in a room. 30 minutes go by. I'm still sitting in this room. And my babies are, one of their strengths is the car. They're really good in the car. They're really good at appointments, actually. But after about 45 minutes in a room,
They're done.
They're done. And I feel like people that work with babies every day should know that. And if
Well,
I'm
they
respecting
don't
the 10
care.
minutes early,
Yeah.
so finally at 30 minutes, I sent Shane out and I was like, hey, can you like just go ask them like what's going on? And he did. And he's like, they said they're coming soon. And I'm in my mind, I'm like, I feel like if I rush or push or be more of an asshole, then they're going to take longer in spite of me, or I just feel like the experience is going to get worse. And it took 45 minutes. And I'm like, you guys work with babies, have babies' best interests in mind, yet you don't give a fuck if I'm dying in here trying to entertain 2 babies for an appointment that then lasted an hour and a half. And it's like, this is our experience pretty much everywhere.
No,
it's very rare that I go to an appointment for the babies that isn't that.
And you're not alone in this.
It's like, what's the point of an appointment?
Well, a lot of my friends have also like complained to the point where it's like the doctor doesn't listen to them when they say this is what's going on with my baby, and the doctor's like, no, that's not what's going on with your baby. This is what's going on with your baby. It's like, you haven't even looked me in the eyes, let alone at my fucking baby. How do you know what's wrong with my baby? Because I've been with my baby every fucking day, and I'm telling you this shit is weird, and you're saying you don't see it. It's normal, and it's like, unless my baby is projectile exorcist vomiting on your ass, are you gonna get it? But I'm telling you this is what's happening, and stop acting like I'm just a postpartum mother who's struggling with an infant for the first time. That's not everyone's case.
Yeah.
And then eventually they're like, oh shit, you were right about that.
And we've actually had, I like our pediatrician a lot. This wasn't our pediatrician, but even at the pediatrician, it's like, we talk about what shots we're getting with the pediatrician before we even show up. So it's confirmed, but it still takes 30 minutes for the shots to then get prepared. I'm like, can we not start the shots at the beginning of the appointment since we've already talked and acknowledged what shots that we're doing? It's like, so that just drives me a little bit crazy because it's like, what's the point of an appointment? And the appointment we were at this past week, it was dead. Nobody else was in the waiting room. Nobody else. It was a ghost town.
Yeah.
I was like, how in the world are we waiting 45 minutes to be seen? I very rarely, it was just like, that part was enraging. The good news is the boys are 7 months. How crazy is that? Which means you're also 7 months pregnant.
Yes, I'm in my 7th month.
Wow.
That's how they articulate it in pregnancy.
Crazy.
And if it were you would say, I am inside of my 7th month.
And Max is now really spinning around.
Yes, he is. I call it crawling.
He pikes up and forward. It's not a crawl yet.
He's
but
inchworming.
He spins around. He like on all 4 spins around in circles like crazy. So that's really
Can we
funny.
take them in the pool after this?
We could.
We could?
I mean, yeah, we can.
Oh my God, I thought you were going to say
What's
no for
stopping
show.
us?
Because it's the middle of the day. You were like, it's a pre-bath activity.
Well, I like it to be a pre-bath because
Let
then
me
it's like,
have
then we're
them.
rinsing everything
Let me
off
get
of
their
them.
little slippery bodies in the pool.
But as long as I put the big umbrella up and they're in their shade, it should be fine.
I'm so excited. I shaved my pubic hairs for you.
You did.
Yeah, and to not have horrible burn, I've just been putting obscene amounts of Aquaphor on it.
Oh.
None of the comment sections were helpful. They're like, shave with the grain. Don't you think I've been shaving with the grain? I'm 4 years old. You think it's taken me this long to be like, oh, I should shave with the grain? No, bro. I've always been shaving with the grain.
Does anyone want to know about my gardener drama, or is it like too far in
I
the
mean,
past?
I want to know about your gardener drama. I have kind of lost faith in the doctor section of our comments, but I would
The
like
doctor?
Well, I ask some questions. Usually, I ask like the audience knows best, and
Oh,
I
right.
would like to know one other thing.
So you're like, your fucking advice sucks. Give me some
Well,
advice.
none of you helped with my pubic hair situation.
Have you
but thanks
tried
for the
using?
effort.
I saw somebody say like an electric, like a thinner electric, so it's not right on the skin, but it's like right above, so it's a really close shave. I thought that was a pretty hot tip.
I don't know why I didn't. It just didn't sit right with me.
Okay, all right.
I'll try it.
So you
I'll
saw
try
it, you just didn't like
I
it.
saw it. I didn't like it.
Okay. So fuck you guys.
But I still want to know.
Let me know.
For those of you that have carried a baby, do you feel when the baby flips? Like, do you feel when that motherfucker gets head down? And if you do, describe in great fucking detail what that feels like, because I've been feeling some odd shit, and every time I Google it, it's like, you might feel it, you might not. But it's like, what does it feel like?
And do they check that at every appointment? Obviously,
No.
like if the baby's
We're not doing ultrasounds anymore unless it's like absolutely necessary. Or like what I had that one week where she's like, well, I just want to look at your cervix, so I'm going to put this inside you.
Well, then how are they going to know if your baby's not breech?
They do that later on. Like I start
a little-
going every week eventually, and then they look.
It's going to be so soon. Like you're giving birth. It's July.
Yeah, it's confusing, isn't it?
It's too much for me.
It is.
I can't. Like I'm still,
honestly, I could have a baby end of August to the middle of September.
like if we really think about this, just because my boys were born on the 7th, it's been. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Wait, no,
like it's
say
been
it.
more than.
No, the math doesn't math, right?
Yeah, the
Like,
months.
well, the months are
the months
really
don't make months
confusing.
because
Thank
there's
you.
different days in the month. So I'm
It's
like,
really confusing.
Is July 7th really their 7 months? Because
Yeah.
if you're counting,
No, I don't buy it either. I'm like, what are they trying to? What is this gaslighting?
we're being sold a lie.
Yeah, and why are you lying to us about our own children in a way that we could never figure out because we're just too beautiful to be that smart?
And then everyone was texting like, "Is it 7 months today?" I'm like, "I guess."
Yes.
I guess. Yeah.
Sure. I don't know. That's why I said when you're like, you're 7 months, I'm like, well, I'm within my 7th month.
So I think it's time for me to just fire the gardener. I'm taking my life.
I didn't get to ask. Oh, I did ask my
what's
question.
your-
No, I'm pregnant.
yeah,
Continue. You're
describe
right.
in great
My bad.
detail when
Great
your baby
detail when it
flips.
flips. What did it feel like? What did it feel like?
Because it could be any moment for Lizzie now.
No, it would. We're a
Okay.
few weeks
In
away.
a couple weeks.
Yeah, continue. We're done with your gardener.
Well, I had paid him all this money, and this was my misstep because he already wasn't doing a great job, and I'm super lenient with him. And then I would give him another job to plant all the new grass.
It's an
And then-
awkward time, but I've got yawns.
And then for 2 weeks in a row, I kept telling him, like, the new grass is starting to go. Like, alert, fix it. He's like, I'm checking it. And then after he left this time, I was like, the grass is dead. The new grass that I paid you to install is dead. And I was like, then I was walking around myself. I was like, I pay a gardener so that I don't have to do this because I'm working full time, because I have babies, because I have all of these things. I don't want to figure all these things out. So then I'm annoyed because after he left, it wasn't done. So then I'm out there trying to run all the sprinkler zones to find the problem of the sprinkler zone. And I text him, I'm like, I've spent an hour and a half figuring it out. Here's the problem. Why didn't you fix it?
Did
And
you
I'm-
say that?
Yeah, and I said, and I'm really upset because I've given you 2 warnings in a row. And he was like, excuse me, you don't have to be upset. I was like, no, excuse me.
He said, "Excuse me, it's given."
And so allegedly today he's coming back to replace the grass and fix the sprinkler zone that's broken, but I'll believe it when I see it. And I'm growing up in my own life, and it's like I'm addressing problems head on.
Honey, I think you need to let him go.
this is the end. This is the end for
well,
me.
you've said this is the end a lot of times.
I know, but I mean it now.
You're so damaged.
No, I've been as
Girl,
I've been.
you need to reach inside yourself, find the strength. waterboard him with your piss.
Well,
and
that's what I
move
told him.
on.
I said, I'm upset because I'm so lenient with you. I don't make you come a specific day of the week. Sometimes you miss weeks for family emergencies that happen way too often, and I let it go, and I still pay you. So I need you to show up and make my yard look great when you're here. So what I've been doing is I'm walking the dogs. I take pictures of all the gardeners that are at the different houses, and I'm going to call all of them if this motherfucker doesn't make it right.
I sent you that address, that contact for a great gardener.
But I was confused if it's a landscaper or a gardener because technically they're different. Some landscapers do weekly maintenance, but I'm not looking for an overhaul. I'm looking for a really good person that takes the weekly
maintainer.
maintenance. Yeah.
Got it.
So there we go. I'm just
There
trying to
you
be big
go.
and bold and face my problems head on and not. It makes me mad that you can't just be chill with people. You
No.
can't just like let things go. Everyone eventually gets lazy. You eventually, like, if you don't start with strong boundaries, if you're not stern, people are going to take advantage of you. And I don't know why you have to be the asshole. I'm just like, why do I have to always be the asshole?
I mean, I think you can reframe that. I don't think you're being an asshole. I think they're being an asshole and you refuse to be their victim.
Whoa.
Period.
I know. I'm just going to start out more stern throughout the gate. It's a learning lesson in life. It really is. And
Yeah.
I've taken that, like, since he's been with us for years. That's why it's harder, because he's gotten lazy over the years. But I think, like, in other scenarios of my life, when I'm looking for things or services, I'm a lot more, I have boundaries up front. I set the standard higher up front. I'm a little more. But it's
Yeah.
like
This
when
is-
we're
this is
weeding
what you
through
can
the
expect.
existing. But no, I'm saying when we're weeding through the existing people in our lives,
Yeah.
sometimes you have to reestablish boundaries.
I'm so like at this point where I'm like, I'm not reestablishing a boundary. I'm just not talking to you.
But then it's also like, then that person feels like
I don't care how they feel.
Okay, well then it doesn't
To be
matter.
honestly, like if you erode my boundaries, you don't care how I feel.
Yeah.
Why am I gonna take the time to explain? You don't give a fuck. If you gave a fuck, you wouldn't have done it. And I don't miss you. Next.
Okay, so J-Lo, cryptically or not so cryptically, posted a breakup song on her IG amid Ben Affleck divorce rumors.
Yeah, she did.
Affleck.
Divorce.
Affleck.
Jim Moore Affleck. Ben.
Okay. So here's the thing. I
Here's
thought
the
we
thing.
all.
Now we're doing Hot Topics, by
Yes,
the way.
of course. I thought we all agreed as a community that J-Lo is just going to take a break in her $50 million house that's for sale.
She can't.
Why?
She has
Just
no
chill.
chill. She has no chill.
If they are getting a divorce, it's because she can't just chill. And Ben's
Yeah.
probably like, I want to exist in us, but like you're so addicted to work that you just need to chill. Like I wasn't even with the whole world being like, J-Lo's a mess right now. We've got like, J-Lo sucks. I was like, go J-Lo. But it's like, I'm still team J-Lo. Let's take a break.
I think, yeah.
And here's what's the craziest part to me. I'm like,
What if they're
This-
fine and this has all just been a media frenzy about nothing?
well, but so I didn't watch the clip. She posted a tease to a new song that's coming
Old
out.
song.
It's old, and it's
Yeah, that's what's
so
weird
it's
about
fueling the divorce rumors.
it. Yeah.
While on the other hand, she's like staging paparazzi photos of her and Ben being seen together. While this article that I was reading was saying, well, they're maintaining a strong public front, even though insiders know that they've been separated for months. And I'm like, how fucking sick is it to stage paparazzi
Yeah.
photos to like save face for the relationship? And I understand like one element of it is like, you don't want all the Jane Fondas coming out being like, I knew it wasn't
What
going to
did
work.
Jane Fonda say? Do you remember?
Well, she didn't want to star in the album that she made
'cause
about
it was
Ben
so
because
nuts.
she was like, I'm just not sure that this is the one or that you're going to make it. How do I know that this is going to stand the test
That's
of
right,
time?
yeah.
And I do think like, okay, so if I'm J-Lo, I'm like, if there's a hypothetical divorce, maybe you want to save face for a while so that you don't have to deal with the public scrutiny, but you get it.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's like you don't need to be out there staging paparazzi photos of you holding hands or kissing to say that you're still together.
Yeah.
And that's sick.
It's disgusting.
It's sick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The thing that's so toxic is it's like a field of dreams. Like, no, if we build it, it will come. It's like, no, girl, that's not building it. Like, you got to close the blinds, have a conversation. We all know you don't really call him Poppy. Like, just chill your belly.
I just wish her some happiness. She's made it. She's got
no, I
money.
wish her-
She's got kids. She's got houses. She's got a career. She's got
I
a
wish
husband.
her some serenity, and I think she needs to take a deep breath.
A break.
And count her blessings.
Yeah.
Period.
I think some people, yeah.
No, she's out of her damn mind. She's literally nuts to butts.
Okay, Cara Delevingne was glad she was sober when her house burned down. That was actually terrifying. And Lizzie says she's over I need a drink culture.
Yeah, I am. I am over it. I think that there's been like, you know, like the media has been like, no, mommy loves wine. You know, like I need to chill out and have a drink. There's nothing chill about having a drink.
In my, like, newness of I'm taking control of my life, that also includes drinking in a lot of ways, because I feel like anything you're masking anything else with isn't great. You're not facing things head on. Instead, you're being like, that was a rough day, let me use my vice.
Yeah.
And it's like, of course everyone has to use a vice here and there, but it's like, I don't think we should all just be like, I need a drink.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm saying is like the normalization of it and like the celebration of needing a drink when you're going through something hard, I think is whack-a-tack.
And in the long term, it makes you feel worse. And
It
that's
does.
what Cara
It chemically
Delevingne-
alters you and makes you an unhappy person. It causes anxiety. It doesn't alleviate it. When you're done drinking and you're coming through a hangover, or the reason why you have post-party depression is because chemicals are being released in your brain that make you fucking anxious and depressed.
Yeah, and so Cara Delevingne was saying, had I still been drinking and doing drugs the way I once was, I wouldn't have been able to, I'd still be like reeling over this loss, because I wouldn't have like dealt with it head on, or my emotions about it head on. And so I really like that she's like being an advocate for being sober and also just like dealing with your life.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I think a lot of us don't realize, like, it took me a long time to realize this. Your life never evens out, right? So things are always going to come at you.
Yeah.
And it's how you choose to deal with those things that's how you manage your life. I can be happy in the face of total destruction and disaster. I don't have to numb out and be depressed in the face of destruction and disaster. I can be bummed out, but I don't have to let that rule my life. And I think about that all the time, like going through the things that I've been through, losing people and losing things, or not having things even to lose. Were I to be still drinking and using, I would have so much less, and I never would have been able to walk through that fire. And people are like, how do you do it sober? It's like, how do you do it drunk?
Yeah.
Because I'm actually thinking about it. It's like, do you even do it?
I like
when do you walk through the fire if you're drunk? Do you just wait on the other side until you're ready to get up? Like, that's what I don't get. So I just wanted, like, I know that it's probably like really annoying to like see me sitting here like all lazy, like, just stop it because it's lame or whatever. But at the same time, it's just like, no, this culture of I need a drink is damaging.
period.
Live your lives. Walk through the fire. And that's my new single. All these fucking influencers dropping new singles. Mine's called Walk Through the Fire.
Who's dropping
Put
singles?
the drinks. Who isn't?
Really?
Yeah, are you kidding?
Should I drop one?
I just did. Are you? You can't even take a minute to celebrate my single?
Okay, we'll celebrate JoJo Siwa in the car.
No, we're going to celebrate her now. You know we're not going to get in the car. You're going to be like, well, hand me a burger. And I'm going to be like, can I talk about JoJo?
Burgers? I'm doing you a service this week.
Thanks, girl.
We're doing the pickle burger from In-N-Out.
Woo, woo!
More secret menu items from In-N-Out.
Hell
in
yeah.
the Cybertruck. We also got the Sabrina Carpenter ice cream came, but I was like, how lame would it be to do our first episode at the Cybertruck and not go through a drive-thru just to like eat ice cream I already had in the freezer in the car?
Wait, what's the deal with ice cream though? Like,
She did an espresso collab with Van Leeuwen.
Can we try it?
Van
Can we try
Leeuwen.
it anyway?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Cool. I just felt like you were talking about ice cream again and not giving it to me. And 2 weeks in a row is fucking wild. It's a really fucking wild way to treat your pregnant friend.
That ice cream is so good, by the way. because
Bitch, you
have to-
already tried it?
Not the Sabrina one, but we had to order 6 to get the one because that's
What did
the
you
scam
order?
that
Can
they
we try
run.
this on my channel?
Well, we start. I don't know if Shane threw them away or not because I'm on
What the fuck? Then don't even talk about it in front of me right
I'm
now.
on my sugar is a drug, alcohol is poison, everything's killing us. Confront the people in your life and be happy.
Damn, is that merch? Are we announcing a new merch
I'm
drop?
seriously, I'm done. I'm
Done.
I'm done.
Done.
And I just
Unbutton
sometimes
another
think,
button. You're done. Show them what you're done with.
You're right. You're right that like things are always going to be happening. You always are going to have to deal with shit in life.
Here, put
And
this
so
hood
why
on. I'm
not
going to waterboard you with my piss.
Okay, what's going on with JoJo?
She has an EP coming out. 3 songs. 4 songs, maybe. Karma,
So,
Choose
bitch.
Your Fighter, Balanced Bitch or something. you can't stop thinking about me. No.
And okay. I don't need the
pleasure.
titles. Give me the story.
That's it. She was just gonna drop
This
one.
is what we're talking about.
Girl, she was listen.
I'm listening.
She was just gonna drop one song, and now she's dropping a whole EP with 4 fucking tracks
Okay.
and another music video.
And are we doing another 400 day
I'm your
countdown?
guilty pleasure. Apparently we are, because I honestly thought it was coming out on Saturday. I keep thinking it's
But is
coming
it
out.
just the teaser that's coming out on
No,
Saturday?
what
that we
the-
have to
I
wait
don't know,
another
like,
30
she
days?
just keeps dragging
Listen,
it
I
out,
respect how JoJo did Karma, but I was edging for way too long for that one.
Yeah, I mean, we all busted, and then we had to sit in our cum-crusted pants until she was ready to let us fucking change. And then when we finally got to change, did we care? No, because we all had diaper rash.
Okay, we'll see you guys at In-N-Out.
I love you, JoJo. Come on our show. Can we call her? Let's
Come on,
call her.
JoJo.
Should we call her right now?
We could.
Do you think she's in New York?
I don't know.
Well, I think she might be somewhere else.
I think we should pick her up for a food segment one day.
Let's go get her right now.
That would be
In the Cybertruck.
Let's go get her.
Beep, beep.
Yeah. Hey, girl. She's like, what? What?
She's a cool girl.
I love her.
She's a down-ass girl. Like, I love that she just does her.
Can I say something really controversial?
If it's nice.
You know who I'm voting for president?
Who? JoJo
I'm writing
Siwa?
it in. Taylor Swift, VP JoJo.
Do they get along?
Who cares? What I like about them is they might have contrasting views. And in that case, it's like, we'll get a real middleman. You know what I mean? Like in this country, we used to have the winner and the loser became the VP, and the winner was the president. And in that way, like we kind of have to even each other out, like a checks and balance system. So maybe Taylor and JoJo will make a superpower balanced out.
Okay.
Period.
See you soon. Today's podcast is sponsored by Rocket Money, and if you're being honest with yourself, how often are you actually checking those daily charges or your credit card statement, tracking your credit score? I know the answer for a lot of us is not often enough. Well, thankfully, that's where Rocket Money steps in to save the day. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so that you can grow your savings. With Rocket Money, I can see all of my subscriptions in one place, and if I see something I don't want, Rocket Money can help me cancel it with just a few taps. I love how their dashboard shows me this month's spending compared to last month, so I can clearly track my spending habits. Plus, they'll help me create a custom budget and actually help to negotiate to lower my bills for me by up to 20%. If you want to do this, all you have to do is submit a picture of your bill, and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. They even deal with customer service for you. My favorite feature is that they'll notify me if I'm going outside of my budget or if there's a large transaction. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of 500 million in canceled subscriptions alone, saving its members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's features. So stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions today by going to rocketmoney.com/sip. That's rocketmoney.com/sip. rocketmoney.com/sip. One, take one. Oh, tell Chris the other side. There's a car seat there.
Oh, the other side, Chris. There's a car seat there.
Oh, wait, what do I do?
Just tap this. You see this little thing?
Push. In the back.
Yeah.
And then you pull out.
And then you pull out.
And then you pull
Something
out.
most gay men never have to worry about.
I mean, you still have to shit it out.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
I mean, if somebody
Shit it out?
did that find you, Chris? Yeah. What do you mean? If your husband comes in your vagina, sorry, you still have to, like, pussy fart it out, right? It doesn't
What
just disappear.
the fuck are you doing?
It doesn't just disappear.
What are you doing?
Are you kidding me?
Are you admitting right now on camera that Shane nuts in your butt and you farted out?
You have to shit it out.
What do you mean shit it out?
You think it
Use
just...
a lot more words. This is crazy.
You think
This is crazy.
Hold on.
No.
Not the first
You hold
conversation
on.
in the Cybertruck.
What are you talking about?
You think it just... Hold on. I'm going to answer, but just...
This is like scatological kinks, bro. That's not normal.
You think it just absorbs into the asshole and disappears?
No, I don't think it just absorbs into the asshole and disappears, but I don't think dudes are going around shitting after fucking.
Well, if you don't get it out, there's nowhere for it to go, and then you're going to be in Las Vegas having to run to a bathroom to get...
Is this normal, Chris? Is this normal?
Yeah.
You're shitting?
Everybody.
Is shitting?
The sperm in your vagina just goes up and never comes back out?
No, but you can go pee.
I mean, it's
I'm not pussy farting it out. Or
Wait.
shitting.
The vagina is the pee hole? So I'm even more confused now.
We'll never understand it. And it's honestly, it's not for us.
But that's what so even if you don't have to
and this
pee,
is how I found God.
how do you get the nut out of the vagina?
You don't have to shit it out.
I'm not you don't have to shit it out, but you have to shit it out. I mean, it doesn't
pee it out,
there doesn't have to be shit involved. But you have to fart it out or something.
It comes out at some point.
Yes.
This is a lot.
I think it's the same for women.
Can I ask you a question for Joe?
Can I ask you a question for you? For me.
Okay.
You still have to get your the nut out of you.
I mean, it's not like an urgent matter. I just go pee afterwards. It's like you just go pee.
Okay.
It must be different in a butt. Right?
Yeah,
because I will say,
Or it's an airtight compartment.
one of the worst things that's ever happened to me was after I had it inside me, I went to a play to see Wicked,
And it
I hate
wasn't-
this conversation.
and
It's the worst.
and it was starting to I had to run to the bathroom. I had to. Throw
I call it
my
number
underwear
3.
away.
So Joe wanted to ask.
I'm sorry, this is a lot. I don't even know if I should leave this in.
I don't know if you
It's
should.
almost too personal.
It's a lot. It's very aggressive. But Joe wanted to know because Joe was around a man who identifies as homosexual one time,
One time.
and he said,
Oh my god, will he survive? The one time.
and he said the homosexual said he likes the smell of a fart because it means he did something good.
What?
Can you relate?
That I don't relate to in
See,
any way
Joe
whatsoever.
wanted to know if other gay men related to that.
No.
Okay.
So do you like the Cybertruck?
I'm so happy right now. I've loved the Cybertruck since it came out. Blade Runner is one of my favorite movies of all time. It looks like it belongs in Blade Runner. The truck is so cool, and I'm so, I never thought I'd be in one, and you literally just made my dream come true. I'm so happy right now.
It
Thank you
is so fun.
much.
I do love it.
There's a screen down here too.
Yeah, you could watch the SIP back there.
Can I really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
go
you
ahead.
really
I
can.
can watch things on this?
Like it and subscribe.
Whoa.
Wow, you can start a chat with mentioned people now.
Oh my god, it's so cool.
I know, Chris. I never even knew Chris's thoughts on Cybertrucks, and he was like, "Oh my god, I'm obsessed with it. I love it."
Obsessed.
It is sick as fuck.
It's the coolest thing in the world to me.
I do love it because I just love it. Okay.
I feel like my coolness goes up by proxy because my friend has a Cybertruck.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know. I understand when people are like, "It's a big ugly fridge." I'm like, "Well, you're not wrong." Okay, we have to be on our best behavior and try.
Why?
Well, I just mean in the sense of
I already spelled.
oh, I don't have my sunglasses.
We're
No,
driving.
in the sense of being
wanna borrow
careful. I'll just grab mine really fast. Just that we have to be careful to not get crumbs everywhere, or Shane's not going to continue to let us do this.
Okay, take these out then.
No, you're fine eating those. I'm just saying, be careful. Like when we're eating messy stuff.
The way it opens is crazy.
And Ryland set the light color to pink because he's gay.
Whoa, look how big the
It's pretty sick.
It's so cool.
Did he just leave these rolling on us?
Oh yeah, I think so.
That's some Big Brother shit.
Wow, I'm really thinking about how intense that was, and all of our parents consuming this. You know?
I mean,
I've officially told my mother to stop watching everything I make. Please.
Whatever. I'm gonna leave it in.
What is this, too?
Chris is actually well lit in there.
1take 2 marker.
Well, that is also the comparison. Is this as gorgeous as the non-white? Because the white background of the other Tesla is pretty
As
for
the
filming.
non-white?
The non-white background, the
This
white
is not
leather-
white.
Yes, that's what I mean. So, is it as pretty as where we used to film? We'll have to see.
Comment below.
Lizzie was like, "Start." Oh, see, did you see the thumbs up?
No.
This woman just opened her door and gave a thumbs up.
Where?
In this Accord right
There's
here.
literally no one in that car.
Yes, in the back seat where the door's cracked. She opened her door and went like this.
Really?
Yes, you
Did she
missed
do it
it.
again?
A lot
This-
of people are looking and admiring.
Oh, wait. Is she doing it again?
Oh my gosh, yeah. The people are
Or
coming out.
Do you think she just recognizes me?
Probably. Wow, people
She
were
was-
coming out of the building to look at it.
Are they really?
They
Yeah.
did.
Where? Why are you
Oh,
guys
look at her
seeing
coming
this?
back.
Oh, look.
Oh, look at the sweet lady.
Hi. She
Oh,
wants to talk about it.
Our granddaughter's with us, and they just arrived last night from Barcelona.
Wow.
And she's
Oh, wow.
sitting there, and she says, "Grandma, look at that car!" So it's a Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you call it? It's like
The Cybertruck. Yeah.
Cybertruck.
Truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has a truck bed back there.
It's fantastic.
Oh.
Your eyes are beautiful.
Thank you. They came with the package.
It's a good deal.
Oh, I was just going to say if Chloe could just see her,
Oh yeah, she can.
she'd be so excited.
Hi.
Hello.
You tell her what it is. It's a
Oh, a Cybertruck.
it's a Cybertruck. It's a truck. And it's a Tesla.
Really nice. I really like it,
So did you buy
You're from Barcelona?
yeah.
I love Spain. I have family over there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's different from here, but
Yeah.
have you ever been there?
Yes, I've been twice.
Yeah.
I love it.
I hope you have a fun vacation.
Thank you.
Have a good
Thank
trip.
you. Have a good
Nice
one.
meeting you.
Wow, so cute.
They're the sweetest people.
Oh, the people behind us figured. I was anxious because there was people behind, but they just figured out to go around me, so I guess it's fine.
Can I say something that's going to get me some hate in the comment section?
No.
I am so afraid sometimes. So there's this horror movie called... Back me up on this, Chris. What's that movie? Is it Legion? Where they're at a truck stop in the middle of the desert and there's a sweet old lady in it and then she winds up being an agent of the devil.
Yeah. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking
And when
about.
that woman walked up to the car, I was
hold
like,
on, hold
"Do
on,
you
hold
keep
on.
that
Hold on,
window
somebody's trying to
rolled
talk.
up?"
Oh no, it's okay. Not at all.
We were dilly-dallying. You live your best life.
It was our fault because we were stopping. I'm not worried about it at all.
Order as much as you want.
It's okay.
It's on us.
I was in the way.
We're just here to grind our tires.
Everyone's so nice today.
It's because we're in the Cybertruck.
Is that what?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I might have to back up. And...
Yeah, girl.
This is tight.
The way you just put it in reverse is insane.
Well, that is what's weird about this
What?
car is there's no like thing to go forward and backwards, and there's no blinkers.
no
They're
one can
buttons.
see what you. I'm gonna record on my phone. That's crazy.
Here's the deal. I would not be able to drive this car.
Wait.
I'm a little scared of getting through this drive-through.
I think we should park and
Can
get
you
out.
show how you put it in reverse?
1 second.
My God.
I-
It's just like on the screen.
I do want to make sure I'm not going to hit a curb. My husband would kill me and take away my rights.
I feel.
Oh my god.
He would take away my right
You're
to be a
doing
gay
good,
man in
sweetie.
America.
I feel like these tires would go over anything.
Hang on. I know we're talking about the Cybertruck, but look how cute my goddaughter is. Look at her. Look at her. You're not looking.
I'm trying to figure out what we're ordering. Yeah, she's just so adorable.
Hi, Lily Mae. You can say hi. She
Oh,
can
I
hear
was
you.
like thumbnailing without
no,
food.
she watches.
Hi, Lily Mae.
Hi, Lily. How
Hi,
are
my
you?
favorite 3-year-old.
We love you.
We love you, Lily Mae.
She's not 3 till November.
Oh, I thought there was a third birthday party.
She's also born on the 7th, I think.
Well, that's a month apart from mine.
Am I making that up? Is Lily's birthday
This is
November
great
7th?
lighting.
I don't know how to flip it.
We should just finish the pod right here, yeah?
Did it go off? Oh, you pressed 3 times.
Way to go,
thank
Chris. The camera guy, everyone.
Is that it?
loved
Okay.
you. It
You're
was
so far
looking
back,
at
Lizzie.
Oh, I know.
Oh, that was on purpose?
I'm uncomfortable.
Hello. How are you? Good, how are you?
Good.
Could I get the pickled grilled cheese?
Yeah, I think it's extra cheese, extra pickles, onions, and spread.
And then the burger monkey style, I think it's with the animal fries on the burger.
I'm gonna disassociate.
Sorry. Yeah, it's just a burger with animal style fries on it. And then the mustard fried burger. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
And then do you guys want like a regular hamburger for lunch?
I would love a regular cheeseburger. Yeah.
And then what do you want, Chris?
I'll take a double.
Can I get a double?
Can my cheeseburger be protein style, please?
And then a cheeseburger protein style. And then
Can I also have an animal style fry, please?
Animal fry, of course.
Thank you. May I have a whole onion grilled?
We'll go to it, okay?
Kylie Jenner said that one
Just a
time.
regular.
thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Of course, have a good day.
Sorry, that was just how I sound when I sit back now. I don't know how you're gonna make it around that bend.
So to put it in reverse, you just go like that.
Oh.
To do park, you tap there, and then forward, you push up.
Oh my God. Thank you. It's so cool.
Wow, when we paid, they gave us mats to keep clean. How thoughtful of them. I put one
That
here.
is so conscientious.
They were like, oh, he has a Cybertruck.
Wow. These are like
They're cute.
really cute. I feel like you could frame these.
No, you can't frame them. Do you know how much it costs?
Oh my gosh, framing companies are like, maybe we should get into that business because it's a hot business.
That's the hottest scam on the streets these days. Framing.
How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Doing well. You catch up?
Yes, please.
Damn, looking at this burger is making my mouth water.
Those fries have steam coming off of them.
Bitch, looking at this burger, I'm like, damn, dude. That thick ass cheese.
I'm gonna have to ask.
They
for
doubled
knives.
the cheese. They doubled down on the cheeses here to make them look thick as hell. I'm literally salivating, girl. I'm hungry. Second critique of the Cybertruck and all Teslas: no bar here.
Why don't they have oh shit handles?
Well, it's not even about the oh shit. It's like, girl, I'm pregnant. I need help. I need a get up bar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
But I guess I could just do this.
Right.
And now I'm up. I'm up.
I like the wide. I mean, right now it's too dark to really tell, but when we're at a different angle, you could really see all the like window here, and it looked really cool in the wide.
Yeah.
Too many people.
Do you want to
recently.
gaslight them into thinking that we ordered a Frosty?
A frost.
Because I think we made a mistake. But we need to make them think they did.
On the burgers right here.
Thank you. Do you have a knife by chance?
Yes, I'll get you.
Oh, I think we ordered a Frosty. Chris.
We could get a frosty after if you want.
Okay. Chris, what were you saying when I interrupted you about gaslighting this man for a
Thank you very
Frosty?
much.
Oh no, just that
You
I've
too.
encountered too many people recently saying they hate In-N-Out, and every time I'm like, what's wrong with you?
They're sick.
I feel the same way I feel about the Cybertruck. It's like, okay, tell me you hate it when you're in it.
Yeah.
Or when it's in you.
Honestly, or when it's in you, for real, and then you gotta shit its nut out.
Okay, this is where it looks a little tricky for me. We came so far without a disaster.
Oh my god,
You haven't touched a curb.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the best driving you've ever done.
I'm trying really hard. And now we gotta be on our best behavior while eating.
I've been nothing but behaved.
I agree.
Thank you.
Those are short shorts.
Well, he's gay.
Wow. Or he's European.
Right.
Actually, I think he's European.
Wow, I could probably see his dick. That felt like I was cheating on my husband looking at him.
Oh my god.
And I think by proxy you just cheated on your husband too.
No, because he's gay.
Okay, Lizzie, you hold up the fries.
Oh.
We're thumbnailing first.
I was gonna hold up the
This
cheese
is
and pickles.
crazy.
I'm gonna drool on these motherfuckers.
And
I don't even have to
Chris,
pretend. I can just look at them.
get closer, Lizzie.
Hold on. I'm so sorry.
Okay, just pause for them. Wow, I spit everywhere. Okay, we're done with you. Stop.
I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, go back. Okay, the problem is we all ordered our own food too, so it's gonna be hard to decipher which is which.
No, we can tell.
Mine has no tomatoes, if that helps.
Yeah, that's
And
Chris's.
grilled onions.
That's
Okay,
mine.
let's do this grilled cheese first.
I've never done the grilled cheese.
Well,
Is
this
it
is
literally
different.
just cheese and bread?
Well, it's
No.
a pickle grilled cheese.
Oh.
Well, how about you take a bite first, Chris, and then pass it back to us?
It's okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
Ah,
Oh,
my
yeah.
mouth is watering. Unless you've been shitting cum this morning. I don't
have
know.
not.
Okay, then we're good.
Well, it's a pickle grilled cheese, so you're supposed to get all the pickles. I might be offended by all the onions in this, though.
I don't think the cheese is melted good.
It's pretty melted.
Oh,
Is there not spread on
There's
it?
so much onion.
Is there spread on it?
It's dripping in spread.
Are you sure? Show me.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're not a pickle person, this will be your nightmare. But as someone who loves a pickle, I love it.
It's good. There's the spread all on the bottom.
Okay, thank you for proving it. I have trust issues.
Wow, I like it.
The raw onion?
You love?
Are you good?
I also like raw onion.
What's going on?
I don't like raw onion.
I didn't make up the order. It's in the picture.
It's a very bitter, tart, vinegary, but like.
Do you
I'm
hate
into
pickles
it.
too?
I'm not a huge pickle girl.
Oh yeah, that won't be for you then.
It's not bad. Like, it really isn't bad.
I will say like the it being stuffed with pickles almost like makes up for the lack of meat a little bit.
I actually didn't notice the absence of meat, which is the
Yeah.
craziest part.
Exactly.
That's not for me.
And you're a pickle girl, through and through.
Not for nothing, but the way that Chris has been about sharing food lately, taking that third bite, kind of disgusted me.
Oh, I thought you were going to spin it around and bite where it hasn't been bitten.
That's a way better way to approach it.
That's
next
what I
time.
did.
I wasn't thinking. I was just going for the first easiest bite.
So you don't even know.
I got grossed out.
We have a knife. We can cut them.
We do have a knife. Okay, what was the other one?
I don't know. Oh, monkey.
That we have to add our animal fries to.
Right.
Oh, mustard fried burger.
Which one is it?
That doesn't. It looks like none of them. Right?
No,
Oh,
it
no.
could be this one. It's this one.
Oh, this is the mustard fried burger.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Should we cut it in half?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, Okay, honestly, how do you know?
Because it looks like it's got mustard residue on it.
Oh, okay.
Where did the knife go?
Do they give us knives or can they
I
not trust
asked
us?
for a knife. I think I dropped. Oh, it's right here. What's with all the raw onions everywhere? Why aren't they doing like caramelized onion?
I think you have to ask.
Yeah. They
Like
come
that's
with-
why I said one whole grilled onion.
Wow.
Like
I love
Kylie
raw
Jenner.
onion.
Okay, here, take this your little nut and then push that in there.
Okay, I'm gonna take off the raw onions because that's gonna mask my experience.
Here you go, Chris.
Thank you very much.
And so this is the mustard.
Yes.
For some reason,
The
I don't
mustard.
feel like I see the turd. Do you? Are you
I
lying
did
to
no,
us?
I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes.
Oh, okay. It tastes like the regular burger to me.
I don't know if I can tell the difference,
I can.
but their burgers are just so good.
Can you really?
It's a little tartar. I like it. I actually might order my burgers like this going forward, be advised.
Where's the mustard? On the bun?
No, it's fried in the fucking burger.
Oh.
meat patty.
I
That fucks.
understand. I understand.
That's delish.
It's fantastic.
I would eat. I mean, it's delicious. I just don't know that I know the distinction very well. Okay, so then we have to make. I guess they don't make the animal style burger for
The
you.
monkey fries.
So we have to distinguish which one is.
It's that one.
No, because Chris didn't get onion. Oh no.
No, Chris got no
That's
tomato.
mine.
No tomato.
Then it's that one.
Mine's no onions.
It's that one.
Chris got a double. It's that one.
Yeah.
You're right.
For love of God.
So open her up first, and we'll
Open
put.
her up.
Well, you have to take the top off,
Oh shit.
and then you have to put the animal fries in.
Then you got a nut in her butt and it's gonna shit the fries
Will
out.
you record the construction of this on your phone, Chris?
Yeah, Chris, record this.
Let's
You
record
ready?
the construction.
Are you ready, Chris?
And
Well, don't you wanna put it down here?
rolling.
This is for OnlyFans. Ooh.
Can we take the onion off?
No.
Really?
Yeah, we can take it off. Here you go.
Nobody wants that.
Here you go.
Let me see if I really hate onions.
What are you doing? You're gross.
You know, they're not bad.
Oh my god.
They're not bad.
Fork me.
Wow, that's actually really good.
You're so annoying. Give me the fork.
I wonder what I've had against onions all these times.
You think onions and garlic are gonna make you stink? That's why
The
you don't
garlic,
like them.
I don't like garlic. I like onions
You don't
now.
like raw garlic. You do like garlic.
I'm into onions.
May I please have a fork?
Breaking news.
Wow, this is a big update.
This is a huge day for us in Cybertrucks.
Here you go, Mama.
Hang on.
Make sure you get the cheesiest part, like the cheesy top.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah. Is
Here,
that okay
let me.
with you?
Yeah. Let me set it down. Only because I'm starting to not be able to turn in that direction. I'm cramping.
Wow. That's pretty crazy.
Do you want to do one more scoop or no?
Well, I'm just afraid it's all gonna come crumbling down if I do one more, you know?
Pussy.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
I know it. I know it in my heart of hearts.
You can just cut it in half. I feel like cutting it in thirds was really hard.
It is. Oh shit. Oh gosh, I just ruined it. Shit.
Oh,
Now you're not
Jesus.
gonna want to eat that, huh? I wanted to get a focus.
Chris, are you hiding your bite?
I was eating it over the mat over here.
Oh.
He's being respectful of the Cybertruck.
Got it. I thought he was being sneaky and I was like, what? Oh.
Yeah, it's incredible. I love it. It's so good.
Good.
This is the best thing I've
The
had.
cheese chunk on top with the, wow. They should put that on the menu.
Yeah, they should.
No, this goes hard.
Honestly. I don't know what's better though, like enjoying the fries separately and getting that moment too, or
Yeah.
combining it all.
If you're
Do
in
you
a
even
rush,
want to manhandle? Do you want to bite after I
don't.
manhandled
I
this?
don't.
That's fine.
but I did have a big bite of my own animal style fries, and I feel like I get it.
You're empowered.
I'm an empowered woman. I also don't know if I can keep looking at you.
Just the way of the world.
Only because my back hurts. Not because you're not gorgeous.
Wow.
It's incredible with the fries.
I think if there's something we can all agree on, it's if any of you hate In-N-Out out there, you're stupid.
You're lying.
You're just wrong.
And if you hate the Cybertruck,
You're jealous.
I can see why you hate the Cybertruck, actually.
What?
I can see why somebody wouldn't like it. I just
Why?
happen to be a person that likes it.
Why? Name one reason not to like it.
The angle from the back is a little, like,
It's not making your dick
refrigerator-y.
hard.
But I love it. I think it's sexy. It makes me hard. And that's all that matters.
Honestly, I
As
live-
somebody... Oh, it was just like going into park.
Oh.
All right, well, we're going to eat the lunch that we ordered for ourselves off camera, unless any of you have any last words for the people.
Be nice, you guys.
I think we left it all on the floor.
We really did.
I can't believe this is my job. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome, Chris. We're
You're
so glad
welcome.
you're back, buddy.
I'm so happy.
All right, hope you guys have a fabulous week. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Yes,
and
we
we love
will.
you very much. Goodbye. And that's the sip.
Ah.
Cut in. You guys are not still trying to figure out how to Venmo 30 minutes later. These two, look at that baby's not much bigger than my baby's, and he's at the park.
Yeah, but he can't do shit here. He's a dumb old baby.
They can do shit here.
Prove it.
They can have fun. They can go in the swings.
We're taking
that
your
have-
slippery little babies in the pool.
Let me tell you something, Elizabeth.
I used to love this.
I don't want to put all this information on the internet, dude.
We just got scammed by a kid
Don't
that
worry
we
about
thought was lost.
I can just send it to you, yeah?
Who?
Maybe?
Are you kidding me? You guys can't figure out Venmo?
No.
Oh, it worked.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Chris was trying to scam me.
No.
Chris was like, I need to know your social security number to get this money.
Venmo said that.
There was
First of all-
there was a lost child sticking his head out of the side of a road.
He had, my dog is injured energy. I need help.
And then we like roll down the window to ask
He's
if
like,
he needs
come here,
help.
come here, come here.
And we're like, what?
I was like, we gotta help him. Ryland's like, oh God. Because poor Ryland, every time we're together, I'm like, we should pull over and ask if they need help. And then Ryland gets circled up in some shit that he didn't want to deal with, where he gets accused of being a Vice. And everyone's embarrassed, and we're all sitting in a car, too many adults that don't know each other. So,
Asking where we live.
yeah.
And it turns out they were just running a lemonade stand, and Lizzie overpaid for lemonade. $20 for 3 lemonades this big.
Well, $20 for 2 lemonades.
Yeah, because I said cancel mine. Sugar's a drug, but don't take their money back.
And I'm gonna be throwing up for hours over that lemonade. It was so sweet.
All right, gotta go.
Well, we came back.
You didn't know we were podcasting?
I mean, I guess we did. I just figured, is this worth it?
Bye.